the show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Today, in high definition, it's an exhibition matchup between the Jackson Generals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Double. Harry Potter will take his cuts now. Oh, and this fastball is absolutely grooved as it is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Jackie Robinson will step in now. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, making back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup, setting the table.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this.
That pitch was in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, these guys have 1 home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double. But he didn't, or maybe you'd call it lack of effort.
Harry Potter will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
This guy's certainly come through in the early stages here. 2 runs come around to score on the play, and he's got all 3 of their RBIs so far.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out.
But this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing, because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That could have been the turning point right there. I mean, this is a spot where you, at Please, got to put that ball.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Number 83 will dig in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than...
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
This lineup, no hits between them, and you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. What a stop! But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far. Able to extend.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. The 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon. And this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Williams will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
This is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
Number 27 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second.
And I think they catch a big break here defensively. I mean, this is a ball that's going to get all the way to the wall, yet that runner can only move up 90 feet to third base. That's a bit of a letdown.
Kelvin the whole way through.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Boy, his guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far.
And you can add one more, 17 for the ball game, as that ends the inning. Robinson will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Ted Williams will dig in. He singled and later scored his last. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they pile on. It's now 6.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there and short. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home ninth.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
One right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. He's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Okay, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
From pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.